Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you four times in chess where you shouldn't take the opponent's pieces. Capturing the opponent's pieces may not always be the best move. So I'm going to show you a few examples. Let's look at the first one. E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6, bishop C4, bishop C5, castling D6, knight C3, bishop G4, D3, and in this position, black made a mistake by taking this knight. I've seen a lot of beginners play this move. Taking the knight here is actually a big mistake because people think the bishop and knight are both worth 3 points. Therefore, taking the knight is an even trade. But actually, the bishop is worth slightly more than the knight in most positions. Therefore, you should never take the knight in a pin like this. Instead, you should try to exploit the pin by playing like this. Now you set up a double attack on the knight and white can't do anything. Let's look at the next position. So in this position, white plays a Ruy Lopez and we just continue until here where black made an inaccuracy taking this bishop. This move is not losing, but you're helping white open up this rook. This is not really a good move because let's say what if you accidentally play this, then white can take this, and if you take back, you lose your rook. So it's not good to allow white to open this file. Yes, white has double pawn, but it's actually better for white. The computer says white is +1. So now let's look at the third position. So in this game, it goes like this, e4, e5, and here I personally made this mistake too many times. White took this pawn, and then black took back, white took, and black took. So white lost a knight and a bishop, whereas black lost a pawn and a rook. On paper, it looks like an even trade because both teams lost 6 points. But actually, black is much better. You should never trade a knight and bishop for a rook and a pawn. It's always better to have the knight and the bishop. In this position, the computer says it's -2. White is losing by trading like that. Even though the king is slightly open, white is in a much worse position. Now let's look at the last one. So, in this position, black played bishop takes a2. This is actually a famous trap where white plays b3. And in this position, you notice that the black bishop is actually trapped. It has nowhere to go. It can't go here, it can't go here, and it's just trapped. Black could try to save the bishop, but it's his one move too late. So white wins this and black loses the game. So those are four positions where you shouldn't take your enemy pieces, and that's all. Good luck.